This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. To throw, it's Moore. Looking deep in the very first play. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Ducks. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
BAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First play looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Boom. Grabbed by the receiver. Making people miss. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This quarterback on fire today.
First, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Moore. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Gets into space. That's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The backs will line up to punt it away.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield. It's Reed. That is broken up and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again on second down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. What a catch! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Going to try to use his legs here. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Fresh set it down for the offense, first down.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Sort of looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To the air, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Moss. Breaking tackles and going. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Defense is coming after him. Still trying to corral this quarterback. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Dropping back, it's Reed. On the move now. Fights off a defender. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On another sack, this defense on fire.
Holy cow, that's 2 consecutive sacks for this defense. And if you're the offense coordinator, you might want to bring in some extra help on future drives.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when able to kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment. Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. It's Benson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Intercepted, picked off the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. That gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Powers through. They get Deceived with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Aggies. They connect for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to pass. It's Reed. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Incompletion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Through the pocket, breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Looks like the return and field this one. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. Has the first down and more. He's talking, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Important second down play coming up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much in the back.
The ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
To the air, it's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He finds some space. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks are in the red zone. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's blocked. They scoop it up. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Play of the drive Now they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Scanning the field. It's Moore. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Ducks will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll run it to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Oregon.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking for a man. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ducks. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Now the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something. Oh, football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So now it's third and short on the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oregon, 41, Texas A&M.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On the ground, it's Hughes. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hughes.
First down pass. Complete to the back. Gain of 8. Brings up second down.
A completion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Moore. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. return it from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Using his legs on the scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the fourth.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
second down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. The shotgun running play call. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Ducks will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. And he's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
An effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
To throw, it's Reed. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went forward on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we see a timeout. Running back with the football. Running with purpose. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Ducks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. Throws it to the right. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Elected to go for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Got it, no problem. And they add to their lead. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with